And welcome everybody to the best podcast in the universe, the Livin Life podcast with your host Rick and the beautiful Jerry.
Sorry, was I supposed to say that?
Yes. Jerry always forgetting her cues. Now, so welcome everybody to the podcast. Today we have a nice, interesting podcast for you guys. So,
it's really a couch cast.
Oh, okay. Couch cast. I'm sorry. A couch cast. So we got not the first couch cast. This is our, I don't know how many times we've done.
Our third.
Yeah. I wanted to sit down in a comfortable chair today. So that's why we're doing the couch cast. So yeah, here we go. The topics for today. We're going to be looking at earwax candles. And Jerry just introduced me to this. And they look fake to me. We'll find out. Also, we're looking at the EDD, the unemployment from California. Apparently has seen some major screw-ups. We're going to be looking at that and why they're trying to investigate the EDD. And also, we're going to delve into the life of Ask Reddit, and we're going to answer a few questions on Ask Reddit and read some of the responses that people put up there, which is pretty fun sometimes. Sometimes people put interesting stuff. And then we're going to get into the Super Mario 35, the 35th anniversary of Super Mario. And we're going to be looking at the Nintendo Direct from Nintendo and seeing what's coming out, what's new. So we got a new section, the gaming section of the podcast. If you guys like that stuff, hit the like button. All right, so let's get started. So yeah, Jerry today, right before we started this podcast, Jerry was like, "Oh, we should buy some earwax candles," because I started doing this. I started like poking at my ear, and then Jerry's like, "We should get some earwax candles," and I was just like, "What?"
You actually thought I was joking with you.
Yes, I thought you were messing with my brain.
You were like, "What are those candles?"
Like, what are you talking about? Candles? You can't put candles in your ears.
I was like, "Oh, watch!" And then you looked up on videos on YouTube, and you're just like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I still don't believe that they're real. But from what Jerry is saying is that they are real. I'm gonna call BS on it. I'm gonna call BS, just straight up BS. So, what makes you think they're real, Jerry? What makes you think they're real?
Well, okay, I had never heard of them until I started working at a store. And
what store?
I can't say. Well, I don't know.
You can say you don't work there anymore.
Okay,
plus, you're not talking trash about them.
Well, okay. So I used to work at Bed Bath & Beyond. And we kind of had almost kind of like how it was like a pharmacy within the store. It was weird. So in that part of the store, we sold earwax candles.
But I mean,
and a lot of people would ask me for them to where they were, so I got familiar, obviously, of course, where they were.
So you're telling me people already knew that about
people
this
already were using them.
Really?
So that's why I was like, I had your same reaction, like, what? No, you don't. What are those? So then I looked them up, and sure enough, I found them. And every time a customer would come in, I'd kind of like play dumb as to where they were and like and ask them like what they use them for. And a lot of people were saying that they use them for obviously to get earwax out of your ear,
which I think it's baloney.
And then they also said too that they use them for earaches or ear infections or ear pain which, I mean, I could understand because I remember one time having, I think it was either water in my ear or an ear infection or something. And my dad or my mom got a cotton swab and they put olive oil on it and they put it in my ear. And it helps.
I think your parents are trying to cook you. I don't think they're trying to.
Yeah, maybe. It was warm. They warmed up the olive oil and then they put it in my ear.
Oh, yeah?
So it's the same, probably like the same thing to like absorb the cotton ball to absorb whatever.
Well, it's kind of familiar. Like in like my parents, what they used to do is there was this like brush outside of our house that my parents loved to have around the house. It's called the ruda. in Spanish.
Mhm.
And ruda is like the stankiest brush you've ever, like, if you put it near your nose or you shake the bush, everything smells. Like the whole yard smells like it. And my parents used to get the bush, they'll bunch it up in a little ball, especially after an ear, or if you're having an earache, they'll put it in your ear, and it's supposed to remove the oxygen from the ear, which is weird. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what they used to do when I was younger.
Yeah, it's basically like the same thing. It's
You
just
think
like
so?
it maybe.
Well, see the sorry to
No, it's
interrupt,
okay.
but
It's all good.
I feel like I think the candle will help by getting some of the carbon that builds up, within the candle, because you're obviously you're burning the candle, so the carbon is going in your ear canal. So I think the carbon can help because there's carbon pills that you eat to help you flush out your system to detoxify. So maybe that'll detoxify your ear a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I've never used the candles to be like, oh yeah, they 100% work. But I mean, after hearing about the candles and a lot of people coming in and buying the candles, I
Yeah.
mean, I took to the internet and I started looking at videos and I started looking at reviews.
this is the first time I've heard about it.
And a lot of people like it.
Yeah?
I mean, the only ones that are like opposed to it are like doctors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you already know how I feel about doctors.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's something out there that's holistic, that's better for you,
Mhm.
they're gonna want to like take you away from it.
Yeah. So here's what we're talking about here. These are two kids getting earwax treatment. I know this is another YouTube channel. It's called Johnson's Party of Six. I've never heard of them, but we'll give them a little plug since we're watching their video here. And the kids have the candles jabbed up into their ear, as you can see right there. And then the mom puts the plates there so that way the heat, I'm assuming, doesn't burn the child or the kid. So they have that. And then, yeah, they light it up. And supposedly the flame will suck up the earwax. I don't know how it's going to suck it up, especially if you have that dry, clumpy earwax in your ear that you can't get rid of.
Well, they say that when you heat it, that the heat travels down to the earwax and like kind of like loosens it.
But wouldn't the earwax go down the ear canal when it loosens it versus going up?
But the flame, they say that the flame kind of uses it as a vacuum, and that's why it gets stuck at the end of the candle, and that's why you don't light the candle all the way down to the bottom.
All right, so let's hear, or let's watch what they're doing here. I'm gonna mute it because they have some music in the background. But as you can see, they're doing like a little time lapse here, and the kids are literally head down in the thing, burnt candles in their ears, and that's when it's getting closer, and then they blow it out, and then they do the other side. So then they flip the ear or the oh dang, I messed up. So as you can see, it's already getting to the end. It's getting pretty uncomfortable. I'm imagining it's getting hot. It's burning. The kid literally is on fire. The kid is literally on fire.
He is not on fire.
I don't think it's real. Meanwhile, the girl's over there burning her ear off. They're like ignoring the little girl. Alright, so they're going to open it up here. We'll see if they take anything out of there. Let's get on with the video here. Come on. So here's I guess dad taking some of the stuff out here. Now I don't know how this is gonna work. What I think it is, it's just the wax burning down. Supposedly that's earwax.
I believe it because you know why?
Why?
If you think about it,
I don't think.
think about it. Think about it though. Think about it like this.
See, that does not even look like earwax.
No, but think about it like this.
How was it, Charlie? But it didn't though.
But it did because you know why? I was gonna try to think about it like this. If it didn't work, all of the earwax candles would have the same amount of goop if it was the candle, don't you think?
Well,
if it
depends.
was the candle, no.
It depends on how much wax or whatever is on the.
No, it doesn't because they're showing that it's different amounts inside the ear. See, and I was gonna tell you about the other video we watched too. Is that if it was truly the candle, that it wasn't pulling out anything, that the candle would have had the same amount inside, but it didn't.
Let's see. Here's another video. Ear candles, do they really work or no?
So what we're going to do,
let's watch this.
Burn both of these ear candles to prove once and for all, do these things actually work?
Nope. So they're gonna put one in the ear, one in the out of the ear. I don't think it's gonna work.
Stop being negative.
Okay. Well, let's see. He's gonna try it on his son. There's no sandbagging. That's a Jerry analogy right there.
Stop it.
That's never been lit before. Now I showed you what's inside of them. Nothing, right? I hope you could see that, and I hope you could actually believe it. So many people are so negative on these things, and I don't think
that's me.
Well, the goal
me
is to give the facts of ear candling that it really does or does not work. So let's see how it does.
All right, let's see.
This time around, I have a better way to light this thing. A little more industrial.
Oh my god! He's gonna burn his ear off.
The poor child.
Watch you set the house on fire.
And then there's that one.
And then he lights the couch on fire.
Super industrial here.
And not burning the house down. Here we go. We're rolling.
I don't know, guys.
See the uncut version.
There's an uncut. What is he, naked on the couch or something?
That's disgusting.
I can't believe this video has 3 million views.
That the ear candle actually, the smoke comes out the bottom. Notice, no smoke.
You're blowing smoke up my ass, that's for sure.
Hey.
Okay, good. We're cooking good.
Jerry's like, we gotta. Let's buy some and then we'll try them out.
I'm gonna buy it,
and we'll do it in the podcast.
In case anything, any ash would come off. Of course, she's done this before. This is the package that came in.
The heck?
I think a dozen ear candles that came in the package.
That's a gang of ear candles.
It was actually pretty self-explanatory. There was instructions and cautions and so forth. With that.
I don't think, Jer, come on. How's that literally sucking the earwax out of your ear?
I don't know. It just does.
Does the seal feel pretty good, Grant? Yeah. Okay.
Poor Grant.
Does it feel like suction, or does your ear feel weird or anything like that?
It does feel like it has suction.
Okay.
Nah.
So sit tight there. Try not to move much. Now there's actually smoke coming out from the top of
Both
the
candles, because it's fake.
candle. Anything from the bottom of the candle? Like the people that put them in jars? No, nothing.
Like the first guy we watched to put it in the cup.
Oh yeah, he put in the cup, and there was like soot in the cup, right?
Soot. Yeah.
Soot.
Was there any smoke yet? Now that we're getting close, is there any smoke coming out of the candle yet?
Happy birthday, Grant.
Shut up.
On the
I-
candling thing, it says not to extinguish in his ear.
Do not. I would extinguish in the ear.
Just
kidding.
Close. We'll let it go down. If you look, we're burning our label off.
Well, yeah, you're burning your
If you notice,
son's ear
the
off.
other candle that's not in his ear burnt a lot quicker than the other one. I think we're going to pull it right now. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Burn the house down.
All right. Detach the tube. Detach the plate. Okay. Set it on the ground.
Blow it out.
Okay, the candles are out.
All right. Let's see.
I wrote on it. Okay. Now, you want to...
So you can make ears itchy.
Making your ears
Let's
itchy?
cut open this one. This is a brand new... This is the candle I showed you. It's brand new. Here? Yeah, go ahead. Cut it there.
Man, he has the industrial
Now we're gonna
tools.
cut.
Look at them.
He has all the industrial tools.
It's
It's like Edward Scissorhands.
For real.
I don't know. Just go ahead and cut it open.
All right, let's see. Well, of course, there's not going to be anything in there.
So it's good. Got good focus. Okay.
No, but that's
As
good
you
because
can
it shows
see,
you that there's nothing
there's
inside.
nothing
It's
Yeah.
hollow.
inside this thing. Just the
Just like how the guy was saying.
See, look, there's like. Oh, I see. Okay.
fabric. That's the fabric.
Just the fabric and the wax.
Okay, so you see nothing
Okay.
right there.
See, that's the thing too, is that it's
Okay.
made out of
Do
fabric.
the one outside the ear.
I don't know. All right, here's the other one.
More camera work here.
That's one that was not in the ear, right?
Yeah, so what they're doing here is they're cutting them open,
Interesting.
and we're actually seeing supposedly what they're pulling out of the ear, or what it pulled out of the ear.
Now it looks like wax.
Well, yeah, because the
People
thing's
say,
made out of
"Oh,
wax.
It looks like earwax. It does look like earwax.
Ugh.
Okay.
I mean,
Now we're gonna open
I know it's
the
fake,
other one.
but it looks pretty gross. There's like brown stuff inside
There we go. It's side by
that
side.
that
Okay.
earwax
So that's
candle.
open.
For all the listeners who are listening, I can't get a description of the video. And again, if you guys want to watch it, just hop on over to YouTube and watch our podcast there. Because you can watch the whole thing, or
Okay, so now there's the other one, and that candle didn't even burn down as far. Okay, so I'm thinking that's
I don't know.
earwax. Okay, so this one was in the ear. This one was outside the ear.
Uh-huh.
This one didn't burn at all.
It's not real.
So there you have it. If you ask me, that
Well,
pretty nasty.
they need to get like a camera in the ear to see what's going on.
Oh, there. So that's in the ear. When we do flip this over.
So yeah, they're
outside the ear.
basically showing both of them, and both of them look pretty
You barely
disgusting.
see the label.
But the one that was in the ear looks like it had
Chunky stuff.
chunks in it.
You get to make the judgment. Thanks for looking.
Thanks for looking.
Yuck.
I don't know.
I think,
I'm
like
gonna
I said,
give him a like.
like I said,
because we watched this video.
like I said from
Uh-huh.
the beginning, if it was the
Uh-huh.
same, then both candles that were burnt would
Uh-huh.
have the same residue inside if it wasn't working. Don't you think?
Well,
He lit them exactly at the same time.
okay.
You saw that the one that was not burnt was hollow.
Not every candle is made the same though. You can have more wax in
Oh
one
my
candle
God.
than another candle.
But this
It's
is
fake, Jer.
but this is not wax.
Fake.
It's not wax.
Fake.
Do you realize that, right? It's not a wax candle.
It is a wax candle.
It's not a wax candle.
What is it then?
It's material.
But it has
It's material.
It has to have wax for it to
they,
burn, though.
How are they able to cut into it?
Because they have
It's not
scissors.
wax. Because it's not wax.
You can cut wax paper.
It's wax paper. It's not solid wax.
Wax cloth.
But it's not like solid wax, like a solid wax candle.
You guys let us know. Is this real or not? I think it's not real.
I say it's real. I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna miraculously clean your whole entire ear.
I don't even think it's gonna clean anything other than what
feeling
you jab it into the ear in the first place. That's my thoughts. Your thoughts, you believe.
Well, whatever.
But then again, I believe in aliens, so.
Well, no, I believe in aliens now. But just like how you're, like you believe in putting Vicks on everything. Okay.
No, I don't believe that. My parents believe that.
Yeah, but you try to tell me that too sometimes, and I'm just like, wait, I don't believe that.
No, because the menthol is supposed to suppress some like swelling.
Okay, well.
Just like how you got Bengay and it has menthol in it. You put it on your body to reduce swelling, and so it does kind of work.
So that's what I'm saying. These earwax candles work. Maybe they might not work for completely cleaning your ear or extracting, but people also use them for ear infections, earaches to help soothe it.
Well,
so
agree to disagree. Let us know what you guys think. Earwax candling, is it real?
Do they work?
Is it fake? All right, let's move on to the next story.
Let's move on.
This next one is a doozy, especially for anybody who is in a situation with unemployment or has lost their job due to this dumb thing that's going on. There's been a lot of problems I've been seeing in the news. So let's jump over to the news here real quick. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hit up the weatherman and get the weather. So maybe I'll call him during our break. So apparently there's been complaints about the EDD that they are messing up. I mean, obviously there are 9 million people requesting unemployment in California alone. So I can imagine 3,000 people are not going to be able to process 9 million requests for unemployment. So even if they hire more people, it's still not enough to process that many people and that fast. So, I mean, in a way, I'm giving them credit because it's a hard job to do, especially with all the dumb questions that they ask you. Repetitive questions over and over when you've already answered that question for that week or from previous weeks. Like, just know my situation has not changed. Why do you want me to answer the question again?
As if I'm barely completing the application.
Yeah. So that's what I don't like. It's like you have to do it over and over and over. If there's a change, I will put it on the website that there is a change.
Or prompt a question saying, has there been any changes with your situation?
Exactly. Has there been any changes?
No? And then
did you apply for a job?
If yes, then bring down that question box.
Yeah.
But that's their fault. Like, why should everybody else,
But it's because it's an ancient system. They haven't changed.
Well, not only that too, but they need to, how like certain jobs will be like, oh, how could we make our job better?
Yeah.
How can we, how can we relieve the stress from you guys?
Yeah.
Well,
And then to top it off, when you call them, they don't answer. They're either on hold for hours and hours, and then for them to just hang up right at the end. And I've had done that to me, even through the DMV. And I know, there's tons of people at the DMV and stuff, but I've had that done to me at the DMV where I've called and then been on hold for 3 hours to then being hung up on and having to call again to, just to speak to somebody. Yeah. So, I mean, I can see
just for them to direct you to a different number.
Oh, I know. Or they send you to the wrong, like, oh, you're calling the wrong place. You're calling the wrong place. Mm-hmm. So apparently what's been going on is that people that have applied for unemployment have been receiving mail that belong to other unemployment people, and they've been receiving their debit cards. So they've been receiving their debit cards, and and they're they're sending not just like one or two or three. Look at how many she has in her hand. I kind of don't want to play the clip because then ABC7 would want to not strike our channel, but try to get some cash out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pieces of mail from EDD, and none of that stuff belongs to her.
But you know what I don't understand is like doesn't the EDD office like wouldn't that bring up a red flag that all these people have the same address?
Yeah.
Like,
or at least the system to be like, hey,
yeah, like you can
there's
only
7 people in the same address. That's kind of strange. Let's investigate.
Yeah, especially because they do the census and everything like that. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, the census doesn't apply to this.
No, but they know how many people are in your household.
Yeah,
more or less. For that not to happen.
Yeah, but they don't, they don't correlate information, so they don't share information with the census.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I don't believe that. It's the government.
That's why trust me, the government has zero connection to the state, like zero. That's why when police, like LAPD or law enforcement, come in contact with federal police, they don't know how to communicate. So I've seen that myself, and they don't correlate information. They don't share information, which is stupid. That's why when somebody used or when somebody got in trouble in Oregon using my name, and we had the same name, same birth date, they blocked me throughout the whole U.S. throughout the whole system, because they only have one system, and it doesn't matter. They don't see what's your mom's maiden name. They don't look at that. They just say, oh, that's the name, that's the birth date. Okay, block everyone. And that's the way it kind of is. So they don't really share the information. They just share little bits of information, and they can't make a determination on the little bits of information. So according to this, let me tell you what I think is going on first. I think there are people out there that are faking job losses because there are so many claims that they think that they're not going to find out whether that claim was fake or not, or it doesn't even belong to them. And apparently with this story is that one of the persons that was in this story, his son applied for unemployment, and he was calling to check on the unemployment for his son, and somebody had requested the address to be changed, the phone number of the person to be changed, and the account number. So this person literally was, being stolen. His identity was stolen, and they were forwarding money to another person that wasn't his son. So real quick, we're gonna go to a quick break because we have to reset the camera and stuff, and I gotta go pee. And I'm gonna try to reach the weatherman, so we'll be right back with more on this story. So stay with us. Alrighty, guys, we're back. We're back with the story. Where were we at?
EDD.
EDD was having issues. So on Wednesday, oh shoot. Sorry, guys, and we're back. I didn't even have my microphone. And we're back from our little break. I had to go pee and stuff, so got all that squared out. I've reached out to the weatherman, but I don't think he's I think he's asleep already. I think we called him a little bit too late, which is my fault. So we might not get the weather today. I'm kind of sad. I'm missing the weatherman now. Oh. Anyways, let's get back to our story. We're talking about the EDD, right? and maybe there's payment fraud. So people that are claiming to be other people requesting unemployment. So the 40 state legislators have requested the emergency audit, calling for the unemployment agency to disclose exactly how big the backlog and fraud problems are. And I think there's tons of fraud problems. Tons.
Yeah.
Tons. Because, I mean, if there's a problem with the government, somebody is going to try to exploit it. And they're going to try to get money out of it. So you best believe that there is fraud. So according to this, Jim Patterson, which is the representative for Fresno, he's been vocalizing it and said they're supposed to provide basic customer care to millions of desperate jobless workers. But see, the thing is that you have millions of desperate jobless workers, and yet you only have a few thousand of these unemployment reps. And like I said, there's no way in hell 3,000 people are going to be able to handle 1 million people. Like, I wonder how many people they actually have, they have employed. I wonder how many people they actually have employed at the EDD office.
But not only that too, but like, okay, you're employing them when they're needed the most. Mm-hmm. And there is a lot of people calling in and having questions and having problems with their accounts and all this stuff. And if you're recently hired, I mean, at a new job, you don't know everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're going to ask for help, which is going to slow the people that have
down.
Been there longer, so that way you back them up on helping more people. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like...
It's going to take a few months to hire more people.
Well, not only that too, I mean, not unless they do it like a virtual hire where they watch videos and...
Yeah, but you can only expect so much because people are going to be... what do you call it? Like,
frantic?
No,
upset,
like...
doesn't know what to do?
People... Some people that how it is. When you go to works, there are some of your coworkers that are pretty stupid. And they ask stupid questions, and not everybody gets the information correctly, or they make up their own rules in their head, and they end up messing it up for everybody else. So it is going to take quite a few, like maybe a year until they get the people needed to successfully complete all these unemployment applications. I mean, you have computers to help you out, but I mean, it's still... they can only do so much. Tons of people.
That's once you get your hands on, that's when you kind of like know what to expect, know what to get out, know what to do in a, situation.
And then they're saying here that others have shared stories of their bank accounts being drained or receiving letters and debit cards addressed to someone else. So I hope they can get to the bottom of this. I wonder if this is an inside job. Do you think it's an inside job, Jer? Do you think somebody in the EDD is trying to
just hand out money?
Hand out money or maybe hand out money to themselves with these fake accounts.
Could be like the lady that got all those letters. Maybe the person that sent them to that house.
Yeah, this
was ready to go pick them up.
And got to them first. This reminds me of that lunch lady. Do you remember that case of the lunch lady? There's a lunch lady who was requesting so much food with a lunch program, and then she would, I think she would sell the food on the back door. And then she would keep all the money for herself.
What?
Yeah.
No.
And this happened for years, like 20 plus years. She was the lunch lady for the same school. And she was like she made like millions of dollars by selling.
And then she went to jail.
Yeah, and then she went to jail. Then they found out. Somebody found out. Somebody knew, went in there, and then ruined the whole operation. It's crazy, right? crazy.
Well, it is gonna get found out. So
Watch me, Governor Newsom taking all the money. I wouldn't doubt it. All these crooked politicians everywhere.
mhm.
Even the one that's in charge, the main one, starts with a T. Or wait, no, starts with a D, ends with a T.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now we're gonna go into Ask Reddit. Sorry to move on with the subject, but Ask Reddit, it's gonna be pretty fun. We're gonna be looking at some of these questions here. Let's go to the first one. What's the most profoundly beautiful piece of music you have ever listened to? Well, it depends on the taste because not everybody loves chocolate. And not everybody likes types of music. You know what I mean?
Stop with your analogies because it does not make sense.
Yeah. Just how you have a taste in some certain music, I won't have a taste in
yeah,
some
but what
music.
does music and chocolate have to do with each other?
Because taste and sound
why
sounds
can't
different to
it be
people.
like I don't know, something else, not chocolate?
Okay, well, chicken. Some people might not like chicken, and you probably love chicken.
Maybe I do.
Yeah. Oh, the best piece of music you've ever listened to. There's a song that it's a classical song that I forgot the name of it, but it's a classical song, and it's on a Halo ad that came out a long time ago. I think it was Halo Wars, and that classical piece of music stuck in my mind that I had to download it and hear it over and over, and I thought it was really wonderful because it didn't show anything, but it you listen to chaos and then building towards to something beautiful, and then it went back to chaos, and then it went back to beautiful, which I thought was pretty profound.
That was really deep, right?
Sorry.
That was really deep.
Deep.
I felt that.
You felt that one. So what about you?
So the most profoundly beautiful piece of music
Mhm.
I've ever listened to, I think would have to be Como la Flor by Selena.
Como la flor.
Or maybe anything by Selena.
Selena.
Yeah.
Selena.
Yeah.
Let's see what people put. I'm listening to all of these, and while I'll be compiling a playlist in the next few days. All of these pieces were very impressive so far, and I will be honest, and I was expecting a Rickroll or two. If anyone wants a few from my own experiences, Max Richter, Path 17, Philip Glass, Etude Number 2, Ludovico, El Naudi, so in the night, N-O-R-E, Water Ripples, Mozart, Requiem K, 626. So there's a lot of like classical music pieces on here. Nocturne Op 9, number 2. So yeah.
Yeah. We ain't fancy like that.
I like classical music though. Not every single one of them, but I like some of it. What is common thing in your country but rare in others? I think mayonnaise is probably one.
In and out.
A common thing in your country, maybe in Los Angeles, not in the country.
Well, they don't have it.
They don't have it everywhere in the
They don't
U.S.
have it everywhere.
Yeah,
They don't
just-
even have it in New York.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That he's saying, what is a common thing in your country but rare in others?
That's why in New York, because everybody else has
Country, babe.
Whataburger.
Country, not state.
Yeah, the other countries don't have In and Out.
But New York is not a country.
Well, I'm just saying that like other countries will not have In and Out.
But that doesn't make In and Out common though, because they don't have it in New York.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. I retract my statement.
As you can see, we are not smart, but we make each other laugh, which is great.
Far from it.
far from being smart. So a common thing, like I said, common thing in our country, but rare in others. Like I think it's mayonnaise.
Why?
Because a lot of people in other countries don't know what mayonnaise is and don't like mayonnaise, and we have tons of mayonnaise here in the U.S.
Don't they have mayonnaise in Germany?
I'm pretty sure they do, but they
So
don't like
have,
it.
Like a lot of the sausages and.
Yeah, but they don't use mayonnaise. Like a lot of the recipes in like Europe, they don't require mayonnaise. That's why we got tons of hate from these people that were sending us after watching our videos, our recipe videos. They would hate on our videos because we would include like maybe mayonnaise in the video, so we get like a super hate towards mayonnaise, which is
it's
pretty
not our
lame.
fault. We like our food juicy,
Creamy. So yeah, mayonnaise for me. You already said In and Out, which is wrong. What is a relatively unknown technological invention that will have a huge impact on the future?
Well, wait a minute. Let's see what people think about.
Okay.
About common things.
Okay.
What if somebody says In and Out?
No. All right, let's see what somebody said. Saunas in most apartments, or at least in apartment buildings. Haven't lived in a building that doesn't have one. Damn, there's no saunas in our apartment building. Shoot.
That's unsanitary.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to jump in there, especially after COVID. Such cheap olive oil and eating incredibly late. Lunch is more or less 1 to 3 p.m. and dinner is at 9 to 10 p.m. That's why in Spain we have snacks between foods.
Nah, that's not uncommon.
Trust me, we eat late here too.
Yeah, that'll be like 12 o'clock and I'm craving like burrito.
People don't talk to new people here for some reason. That's true. I don't talk to new people.
You don't?
No.
But that's
I'm cordial with people. Like, hey, how's it going? You know.
I talk to them.
But I don't like, hey, so how's your day going? I'm just like, hey, how's it going? That's it.
That's just because you're shy.
You think so?
You're really shy.
Pharmaceutical ads? Oh yeah, dude. We have so many pharmaceutical ads compared to other countries. Like Zoloft and like what's the other ones?
They tell you that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
The chances are.
Chances are you will have a bleeding anus.
Yeah.
Bagged milk. Okay, we don't have bagged milk.
Yes, we do for schools.
No, they've been serving cartons now.
Back then they used to have bagged milk, bagged juices.
That was a long time ago. I haven't seen a bagged milk in years. Legal weed and fermented maple syrup. I've never had fermented maple syrup.
What? That's a thing?
I don't know. I guess that's what they're saying. Bagged milk was a mystery I loved in school. A little square pouch, and you just shank it with the straw and suck. I guess.
That's how you do it.
I guess. All right, let's keep moving on.
All right, that was boring.
Yeah, that was kind of boring.
That was a lame question.
Milk.
Lame question. Next question.
That one's lame. What good has this pandemic brought you?
A new job.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, new jobs for both of us, I think.
New jobs and the chance to finally homeschool our son.
Oh, that's right. Because I remember you were telling me that you wanted to homeschool Armin for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, we should just homeschool him because he was having... I don't think he was having trouble, but I think he is an only child.
And he started later in the... His birthday, the way his birthday lands,
he's the
youngest in his class.
Yeah.
So a lot of the kids were already in preschool already, and then they went
a little bit more advanced, I would think.
More advanced, more used to being around other kids.
And our son was only around one kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she's an only child too, so she's not the biggest sharer of stuff. Well, both of them aren't.
But if you think about it, I was an only child.
Yeah,
Let me take that
You
back.
weren't an oil.
I
You
wasn't
were
an
not
only child,
child, but you
I
were
grew
like,
up an only child.
Yeah.
Because all of my siblings were older than me, so I didn't have a lot of little kids to play with. Even the kids I play with outside were older than me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think what it is just that a lot of the kids around in our neighborhood are not really that friendly.
Yeah.
And they're very cliquish. So if they went to school with each other beforehand, it's kind of like they click with each other and they don't want to involve a new party. So our son got kind of like left on the on the back burner and didn't get included, and so of course he's gonna hate school and he's not gonna do good. He's not gonna excel, especially when he doesn't have a teacher either that was very encouraging. She was more of a half
like negative, negative Nancy.
Yeah,
everything was negative.
What he was doing wrong, and versus trying to involve him and understand that he was the youngest in the class.
Yeah,
which I didn't like, so I wanted to homeschool him.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that she was like very like negative about him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he did this today. He did this. He did that. It's like, okay, well, sorry.
Yeah, he accidentally pushed over a thing of blocks. Okay, well, yeah, somebody could have gotten hurt, but did they get hurt?
No.
Like, no, they didn't. And I mean, I don't know about you, but growing up in school, when I was in school, kids did way worse, and their parents didn't get told anything.
Yeah.
Their parents did get called into the classroom.
Okay, we're rambling.
Sorry.
Now we're rambling. Now we're rambling. Now we're going into our childhood and our memories.
Sorry.
So yes, the pandemic has brought us new jobs.
New jobs and homeschool for pub.
And sadness.
Yeah.
And sadness. That which is not good. But I mean, that's what's got us. What let's see what other people put. Let's check it out. This person put, I've been drug free for 6 months now and started because I couldn't get any. Now I just don't want any. So thank you. That's cool.
Good.
A lot of people wish they can do that because for some people it's super difficult. This person put, I lost my job and caught the C 3 weeks apart, but since then I've lost 20 pounds and I had to study for and pass 3 different tests for new state level board certifications that I will hopefully be able to spin on into a new career soon. Hey, that's good. That's cool. Good for you, Dan Ham. Give him a like right there. I found your 20 pounds. Another person put. I'm gonna give him up. Oh, that's pretty funny. Body house with record low mortgage interest rates. Paid off a couple of student loans. Started dating an incredible girl. Okay. And I sort of feel bad about how well things have been going for me while so many other people are losing everything. That's true, man. There's tons of people that have lost so many things, especially jobs, houses, evictions. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite cake and why?
I knew you were.
What is your favorite cake? For me, I think my favorite cake is what you call it? Tres leches.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Why?
I don't know why. I had a feeling.
Tres leches, because the cheese, the cake is nice and moist, and it's like thick, creamy. Like sugary. And especially if they put like strawberries in it, it's even better. So I love Tres Leches cake. What about you?
I think
for you is cheesecake.
Well, I like all cakes. I like all the cakes.
I like all the cakes.
But to be honest, I think that the year that we got Armin the cake from Vallarta,
The tres leches cake?
the tres leche flan cake,
Oh.
the angel cake.
I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite.
I like that cake.
That's your favorite cake?
Yeah.
So, if you guys don't know, it's literally a cake, like a piece of cake with milk, the tres leches stuff on it. And then on the bottom of it, there's flan, which is a Mexican dessert. And then it's wrapped around with
White chocolate.
And sugar and all the stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty good,
But
actually.
I mean,
it's not
like
my
you were
favorite.
saying, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet.
Yeah. The hell is that? Something fell over there in our kitchen. Alrighty. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Nintendo thing.
Wait, pause it. Do you want to go check it out?
Sure, I'll check. All right, we're gonna take a quick break to see what fell in my bathroom. What if it's a burglar?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. If I don't come back, you know what happened. Peace. All right, and we're back, and I didn't die. So welcome back. We're gonna end the Reddit thing. We're gonna be moving on to the Nintendo Direct that was announced today, and we're gonna give you our feedback on what we think of it. All right, Jer?
Yes.
Now, for us, Mario holds a special place in my heart, or for even Jerry's heart, because Mario has been in our lives. For me, my whole life since I was born. I am 35 years old. I am the age of Mario. Okay, me and Mario are the same age. Okay, and I grew up with Mario. I didn't have a Nintendo in 1985, but I sure had it in 1990, and that's when I first played Mario and Duck Hunt with my NES. Then my mom showed up. She just showed up with it. It was like a gigantic box with the NES. It came with Duck Hunt. It came with the gun. It came with an extra remote control, and it came with Mario, which is the best. It was amazing. And so yeah, the 35th anniversary they're celebrating by releasing a bunch of games for the Nintendo Switch, which we love. Jerry plays it all the time. She is like an addictive person to gaming. So let's take a look. Don't be trying to drink my drink, Jerry.
I'm not looking for my rubber band.
A rubber band.
We will be announcing upcoming Super Mario games and products that will be released by spring 2021. Okay, here we go. Here's a classic way to play Super Mario Brothers.
So this is Super Mario.
The original Super Mario Brothers, which made its debut on NES in 1985, can now be played on this special Game & Watch system. A plus control pad is included, so you can play the game smoothly. Since it's a Game & Watch product, it also functions as a clock.
So what do you think of this, Jer? It's like a little mini handheld Game Boy. You can play Mario. It has a watch on it, and it has a couple of other games on here, right?
I think
and in honor of the game's 35th anniversary, it comes with 35 little touches to discover. In addition,
that's pretty tight.
Play the Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels game on it.
Okay, Super Mario The Lost Levels. I hated that game.
Yeah, same.
I hated Super Mario The Lost Levels, especially because you get the green mushrooms, which you think are power-ups, but it just shrinks you. That was worse. That was the worst. So, oh, my bad. Wrong one.
As well as an updated version of the title Game & Watch Ball starring Mario.
Game & Watch Ball?
Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers will launch November 13th.
You think that's going to be hot? You think that's going to sell like cakes? It's right before Christmas.
Probably.
And the whole COVID thing.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, there's a lot of retro
retro gamers.
And then not only that, but like they're also a lot of the like the collectible.
Yeah. Especially for that Game & Watch, which is like the first Nintendo game ever made.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. All right, so now we're going to go into Mario 3D World, which is going to be coming out for the Switch, which I'm excited for because I have never actually played 3D World, even though we have a Wii U and a Wii.
Multiplayer mayhem pounces onto the Nintendo Switch system.
That looks pretty tight, to be honest. The ability to like keep going around like a classic Mario game, but like kind of like you're like side scrolling, but 3D.
Yeah.
Was it me or that power up looked like a golden turd? If anybody has played this game, let us know if you guys think it's good. Because I think we're going to pick it up. Let us know. That looks pretty tight. The whole disappearing of floors and stuff. And then what's her name? Palutena? That's pretty tight.
It's cool.
That's cool. I can't wait for that. And then on top of that, it had what else did it have? Plus, so they have added new levels to the game to make it even more interesting. More new levels. Plus Bowser's Fury.
What is Bowser's Fury?
I don't know.
Is it a new?
Maybe that's what they're calling like the expansion. So this is coming out on February 12th, 2021. So next year. I kind of wish they brought it out before the holidays. That'd be a pretty good Christmas gift for somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Clash in this competitive Super Mario Brothers game. Well,
so this game is it's called Super Mario 35, and this one is actually gonna feature. I don't know if you've ever played Tetris. What is it called? Tetris 99.
99, yeah.
Where you go against 99 different players. So this is Mario, Super Mario Brothers, but 35 with 35 different players. So we're gonna let them explain it right here.
Super Mario Brothers with 35 players. Compete against other players near and far in this online battle game.
That's actually going to be cool.
Be sent to other players' courses, but this also works the other way around. Use the item roulette and these 4 strategies to try to outpace your opponents. Keep going until you're the last Mario standing or running.
Hey!
An exclusive offer for Nintendo Switch Online members.
And what's cool is that it's going to be free.
Is
free if you're a Nintendo Switch member or the online member. So it's going to be free. So
dude,
it's going to be
I could totally see my brother like being upset that he lost and like slamming wanting to slam the Switch down on the ground. Because that's what he used to do. He used to get so upset that he wouldn't pass the level that he'd just like BAM!
Your brother?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be available October 1st,
Yeah.
which is cool.
This year.
And then it says playable until the 31st of March
Of
next year,
2021, yeah.
which is kind of weird. I don't know why they would take it off.
Super Mario Brothers 35 launches
Well, all
October
of this
1st
stuff is
as a
limited edition.
digital-only title and will be available for a
I guess.
limited time until March 31st, 2021. What could this one be?
I like how they tried to do like
This-
Pokemon.
Yeah. So this one's kind of a mystery thing. I thought it was pretty cool, but we're gonna watch it again. And it's Super Mario Kart, but with a twist. Dude, that is sick. You're gonna have an actual little car in your house racing in VR, which is pretty sick. So what do you think of this one, Jer?
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, especially if you have enough space in your house.
What I think it's gonna be difficult is what if you have carpet? Is that gonna be an issue?
Like, is it gonna be able to?
Is it gonna be able to go?
I'm pretty sure it's probably
Yeah?
like a remote control car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go that fast.
No.
It's gonna make it seem like it's going fast, but not really.
But
I doubt it's gonna go around your room like in 80 miles an hour.
no, but you know what? I was thinking about it, and like, I was like, man, that's really distracting if you're trying to play it on the TV, or you're trying to play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like, to focus on the game, because obviously you can't see your opponents.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Yeah.
So it's like you know you wanting to make sure, especially like because we have Armin.
Yeah.
And if we're playing and he wants to come over and grab the car.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like.
Would that ruin the game?
Would that ruin the game? But it's cool.
Yeah, because the car doesn't look like it's going that fast. And from the looks of it, you can play multiplayer. So you make your own tracks. So you make your own track by you driving around your house.
No, I think it's by you building it.
You build it?
Yeah. Or maybe wherever you put those things is where you're...
Well, that's what they're trying to do is like you put those things, you drive through the course the way you want to drive through the course. And then once you finish going through number 1, that's the course that you've completed. So then now you and your friends can drive that course that you've created on your floor. And this thing is coming out October 16th, which is pretty tight. So I can't wait. I'm just wondering how much it's going to be because it says custom course materials not included. Additional games, systems, carts required for multiplayer mode. So, and then it says the systems and the carts are sold separately. Game download required and available as a free download on the eShop. Oh, okay. So the game's going to be free. You just have to buy the car.
Which is like going to be like $1 bajillion because it's Nintendo.
Because it has a camera on it. It has to charge. It has wheels. It has to have a motor on it. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty expensive.
Probably going to be at least like
at least
$100.
$100, yeah.
For one car.
Hey, we agrees. $100. All right, next one. They're having some anniversary pins. September 8th, they're having a Mario Kart tour.
Mario
stuff
Store in New
at
York.
the Mario Store in New York. They're gonna have what is this? The Super Mario Puma shoes that are pretty tight, and then Super Mario dress.
Like overall.
Yeah, black milk clothing. That's really cute. And then you got the Mario Monopoly and Jenga games. Then we have the Legos, which we've already seen. Me and Norman have seen these at Target, and they're actually pretty cool. So we're thinking about getting some too, but they're pretty expensive. $30.
Yeah.
So one thing that's coming out too is this is the Super Mario All Stars. So they're gonna have a game, Super Mario All Stars. It's gonna have Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, and the Lost Levels, the game that I hate. So
Mario games in Super Mario All Stars. This collection contains Super
which I think
Mario
is pretty
Brothers,
cool.
Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. The audio and visuals are upgraded from the original NES and Famicom versions. Super Mario All Stars will be available in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online Collection later today.
That's pretty cool.
That's everything so far. The next one will be our last announcement.
This is what I'm excited for. So we got Super Mario 64, which is like the first 3D Mario game, which was real tight. From the looks of it, it looks exactly the same. Maybe just a bit sharper. There's hardly anything new about
it's a lot
it.
brighter.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Dude, that was so hard trying to swing Bowser to those exploding things. The spikes. And then Super Mario Sunshine, which is real cool. Remember all those levels? I like this one. And then we have Super Mario Galaxy that is also included in the game. I've never actually played Super Mario Galaxy. But according to some people, it's the best game, and some other people it's the worst game because it would get disoriented.
Maybe they fixed that.
Maybe
they fixed that.
Maybe. So yeah, this is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It includes Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. Which I want.
3 Super Mario 3D platforming adventures now in one collection. The Super Mario 3D All-Stars game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. In addition to having higher resolutions than their original versions, the games have been optimized for a smooth...
Oh, so they made it widescreen. You saw that?
Yeah.
Plus, music from all 3
the music.
collection. In music player mode, you can enjoy your favorite Mario tunes anytime, anywhere.
Oh, shit.
Super Mario 3D All-Stars will launch on September 18th. A limited run retail edition and a digital edition of the game will be available for a limited time until the end of March 2021.
I wonder...
Orders will be available starting today on Nintendo eSports.
So this game is going to be a collectible.
Because they're not going to make it anymore.
Yeah, because it's going to be made from September 18th, or it's already made, but it's going to be launched from September 18th through March of next year of 2021, and then that's it. They're not going to make it anymore. So whoever gets their hands on this game, it's going to be...
It's like finding the golden ticket.
Yeah, finding the golden goose.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they'll crank out millions of these games.
Yeah.
Shop.
So yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
What did you think of of our
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers 35th Anniversary Direct.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool too.
Yeah, I can't wait to play all these games in my house again
As an adult.
as an adult. So yeah, that's cool. That's it. That's it for the Mario stuff. Let us know what you guys think. I mean, we love our Switch. We have 2 of them, and the batteries are always dead on them because our son never charges them.
He goes from one to the other.
He goes from one, charges one, the other one's dead, and he doesn't charge it, and then he goes to the other one that's charged, and yep. So, the weatherman never reached out to me, so I'm assuming he's asleep. It's already kind of late. It's 10, what is it, 10 something? So we'll get the weather from the weatherman soon, hopefully. So here's the weatherman. He came a little bit late, but we got him on, right, Jer?
Yeah.
So here's the weather forecast for you for today and not the weekend because it's going to get hot again. But here's the weatherman. Cue him in.
Currently in beautiful downtown LA, we have clear skies and 67 degrees with a reported high of 85. There's a very slight wind coming from the east at about 1 mile per hour, and the barometric pressure is 29.89. All in all, it was a most fantastic day, and I didn't have to shoot my AK. How about that?
But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching our podcast and listening to our podcast. Again, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Anchor FM, which is the main one, and oh man, I'm blowing farts right now. I don't remember. But anyways, it's gonna be in the link or in the not in the comments, in the description. There are all the links to the podcast, so you can listen to it if in case you want to take it on the go and listen to our crappy voices there. So anyways, again, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next podcast. This is podcast 61, and we're going to say peace out. Peace.